Listen, students, you have to study in biology total 5 units in class 11th. First, you know about the diversity in living world. First unit you have to study about the diversity in living world. In this unit you have to study about 4 chapters. Second unit you have to study about morphology and anatomical study of organisms. In this unit you have to study about 3 chapters. Third unit you have to study about cytology. In cytology you have to study about 3 chapters. Fourth unit about plant physiology. In plant physiology you have to study about total 5 chapters, 11 to 15. And last you have to study about human physiology. I think total 3, 6, 7 chapters, 16 to 22 chapters. The total 22 chapters you have to study in diversity in living organism 1 to 4. Second, morphological and anatomical study about 5 to 7 chapters, and cytology about 8, 9, 10, 3 chapters. Plant physiology 5 chapters, 11 to 15, and remaining it means 16 to 22 human physiology. In biology class 11th total 22 chapters you have to study. So 5 units you have to study. Very fast, because you have to study in more chapters compared to chemistry and physics, particularly 11th class. 12th class you can say not. Like 11th class, because 16 chapters I think in biology, so lesser number of chapters, but here more chapters, so you have to study very fast. In 11th class all chapters are very important, so all students study properly. Chapter number 1 given about the living world. In this chapter, the living world, first topic given about living things. So you know, life processes of living things you have to study properly. It means all characteristics of living things in detail you have to study. First topic, like you know, growth, reproduction, metabolism, response to stimuli or consciousness, or you can say consciousness. Second topic, biodiversity. Biodiversity, you know, refer to the number of types of organisms present on the earth. It means you can say you have to study variety of various lives of organisms in the universe or in biosphere. Third topic, identification. It means you have to study how will you identify different organisms. Fourth topic, nomenclature. Nomenclature you have studied in class 9th. The naming of organism based on scientific method. This is called nomenclature. Listen again. The naming of organism based on scientific method is said to be nomenclature. Nomenclature of organism is based on two terms, First genus, second species. This is considered as binomial nomenclature of plants and animals, or you can say all organisms. You have to study in detail nomenclature. In 9th class you have studied nomenclature. For example, P. Pisum sativum, frog, Rana tigrina, wheat, Triticum aestivum, paddy, Oryza sativa, maize, Gia maize, rohu, Labiorota, mustard plant, Brassica campestris, cow, Bos indicus. Then in this you have to study nomenclature. Frog, Rana tigrina, the different organisms based on plants, animals, or you can say microorganisms are studied in detail. After that, fifth term, classification. The classification, to classify the organism based on similar or dissimilar properties. This is said to be classification. Classification helps to study systematic knowledge of all organisms. Classification gives clear picture of all organisms. It shows a relation between one organism to another. So you have to study in classification. After that, taxonomy and systematics. Taxonomy and systematics. Taxonomy, I think, based on the knowledge of the following. You have to study external form and structure. It means you have to study about morphology. Internal structure, if you study about it, then you can say anatomy. Cell structure, if you study the cytology. Development processes, if you study, then you can say embryology. Ecological relationship, I think you have to study about these things in taxonomy and systematics. After that, taxonomic hierarchy. In this topic, you have to study about all facts of organism from kingdom to species. That this is said to be taxonomic hierarchy. Listen, it is the framework in which the taxonomic groups are arranged in definite order from higher to lower level. I told kingdom to species. Suppose kingdom, phylum or division, class, order, family, genus, species. You have to study in detail about these things. It is the part of taxonomic hierarchy. Last, taxonomic aids. In it you have to study about herbarium, botanical gardens, museums, zoological parks, monographs. Monographs, it means give a comprehensive account of completion of available information of any one family or genus at a time. Flora, fauna, you have to study. Flora, a variety of plants. Fauna, a variety of animals. Museum, botanical garden, zoological parks. I think you have studied in earlier class also. Here also you have to study. All students, see this video and try to understand introduction of biology. Today I have discussed in brief chapter number 1, the living world. Beside it, I discussed what I have to study in biology in class 11th. Thank you.